Hi. Um, I don't really know how to start this, so bear with me here. Also, I'm really sorry if the audio is bad. It probably is. This is literally just my camera um, audio. I'm literally just using the audio from my camera. So, it's probably really bad. I haven't, tested it or anything, so, yeah. I'm probably gonna put, I don't know, Subway Surfers over it so you'll pay attention or something. I don't know. Because the actual video is literally just of my leg, but I don't think you want to see that. So, by the title of the video, you probably know what it's about. But before we, actually start to talk about it, I just want to say, I've been trying to, not really be super, into, well, not super into politics, but I'm trying to keep my channel more, more not happy, but just kind of away from it, because I feel like it's nice to have a break from it. But I mean, there are a lot of people out there who do that too, but I think it's important to share, what you really think as well. I think that that's also important. And I'm very into politics. So I mean, I've posted political stuff before, but yeah. So I mean, I guess this isn't super political. This is more just I don't know. Maybe it is super political. I don't know. I don't really know. But anybody who is in the comments saying that he deserved to die and that oh, he had what was coming, stop. I'm deleting it. I'm reporting it. I'm please don't say that. Also, I forgot if I said this already, but I know I said I would do a voice reveal at 1K. Yeah. I said it says it in my bio. I don't know if anybody looked at that, but I wanted to talk about this, and I think that it's way easier to talk about it than write it down, because it's kind of difficult. Anyway, but I just want everybody to know before I actually start talking about what's I'm trying to talk about, that all of your opinions are valid. Whether you're upset that or you're mourning him, or if you don't care or whatever, you're valid. And unless you're oh my god, he literally deserved to be brutally murdered in front of his children and wife, that's terrible. If you think that, seek help. I'm sorry. That's just terrible. Especially since he didn't actually really do anything. Well, it's not that he didn't do anything, but I think you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm just gonna start to talk about it. So, as we all know, Charlie Kirk was assassinated. And I am not happy about it. And obviously, I'm gay. He hated me. I didn't like him. I hated everything that he stood for, everything he said. It was terrible and disgusting. He was a terrible, disgusting human. He was terrible. He was awful. He was an awful person. He had terrible opinions. However, I think that he did not, first of all, he didn't deserve to die like that. Also, he never actually did anything to harm anybody. He had harmful opinions and bad opinions, but he never actually did anything. He's not a political figure. He can't make laws. He never put any laws into place that, hurt anybody. He just, honestly, was an idiot. He's just some dumb idiot guy who had opinions, and he was killed for it. And I think that that's terrible. I don't think that anybody deserves to die because they had opinions. Do I think this world would be better off without dumb idiot guys with terrible opinions? Yes. But I don't think that he deserved to die, at least not like that. Also, in front of his children and his wife, that's terrible. I never actually watched the video because I don't want to watch it. I'm sorry, I really don't. But he got shot right in the neck, and it's terrible. I think they caught the guy. I don't really know. I haven't really been catching up with it. But just the fact that a lot of people are literally celebrating his death, and I'm just oh, okay. that's definitely not what we should be doing. I think celebrating the death of somebody who was just voicing an opinion is just wrong. Also, like like he wasn't like evil. I feel like people think that he was like this evil, awful person. And I'm not saying that he wasn't an awful person. I'm just saying like I've seen like clips of him where like he seems like a pretty okay dude. Like I don't think like he never wanted to hurt anybody. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe he did. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Like I didn't really see that much of his stuff, but everything I've seen, it was like he just had bad opinions, and I don't think anybody should be murdered because they have opinions. And like you shouldn't be scared to voice an opinion because you think that you might be killed. Like that's not right. And if you think that that is right, then that's not okay. There's something wrong with you. And I've seen people like comparing him to like Trump. And like yeah, they had a lot of the same opinions, but Trump is actively trying to gain power, and he's actively trying to gain power to use it to hurt people and to benefit himself and his rich friends. That is not what Charlie Kirk or Kirk, whatever. That's not what he was trying to do. He was just voicing his opinions, and he was like, yeah, he was trying to convince people, but like in a more logical way. Like he wasn't just like, oh, I think this way and you should think that way. He used actual like, you know, actual reasons and evidence. And honestly, I respect that. And he would just sit and debate with people very, you know, I mean, respectfully, sometimes not, but for the most part, I think. And like, you know, I don't think somebody deserves to die like that, especially, or die because of that, especially like in front of his family. Also, I would also like to say that I am not upset that he is dead. When I heard that he died, I was like, oh yeah, that tracks. That makes sense. Or that he was shot. And honestly, that's terrible. I feel terrible that was my first thought. I was like, oh, that makes sense. I'm not surprised. And the fact that I wasn't surprised means that there's something wrong with this world. But I wasn't, like, I'm not mourning his death. I'm not upset that he's dead. I'm upset about why he died and about how he died and about the reason that that man decided to kill him. The reason he was killed was because he had opinions, and I don't agree with the fact that he should have been killed because he had opinions. And I think that, like, you can mourn him and be sad that he's dead. I'm not sad that he's dead. I think that he was a terrible person, and I'm not upset that he's no longer in the same world as me anymore. I don't really care all that much. I'm just upset that somebody was so offended by his opinions, which is fair, but that they were so, like, mad at his opinions that they went out and they murdered him. That's not okay. It's just not. It's just not. No matter how much you hate a person, no matter how terrible they are, at the end of the day, Charlie Kirk didn't actually harm anybody. Yeah, he had harmful opinions, but he never actually did anything to harm people. Trump has done actual things to harm people. Many people, many groups of people. You could compare him to Hitler. You can't compare Kirk to Hitler, though. You can compare Trump to Hitler. I think, some differences there. I do think that, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, this has been like 9 minutes. I'll probably post this as a long form video. I might post 3 or 4 shorts, like 4 parts, maybe 3, if I can fit it, because I'm pretty sure you can only do 3 minutes on YouTube for shorts, and it's already been over 9, so it would have to be 4. But I don't know, I'll just post it as a long form video, and then I don't know. Yeah, I feel like that'll be fine. I don't know. I've never done anything like this before, but I think it's important to talk about. I think that stuff like this is important, and I think that you guys deserve to know, like, what my opinion is, and I think you guys can talk about it in the comments or whatever if you want to. Also, I apologize again if the audio is terrible. It's probably terrible. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna listen back to this, and if I missed anything, I'll just future me, you'll just pop in, I guess. So, yeah. Have a great day. Hope your day's been good. Um, yeah. Bye. Hi. This is me. From rewatching. My voice sounds so bad. I hate how it sounds on camera. It's so bad. Um, I don't think that's how I sound. It probably is. I don't know. Anyways, I'm so sorry. Bye for real. Probably. Bye bye.